Hello everyone, my name is Amol More and welcome to our channel Solution to Blackbook. Now today one of our student has asked us this very interesting doubt. The question is, the vertex with the right angle of a right angle triangle lies on the straight line this 2x minus y minus 10 equal to 0. So let us say this is your line and let me call this line as 2x minus y minus 10 equals 0. Okay, and the two other vertices are at points 2 comma minus 3 and 4 comma 1. Let us say this is the point A, which is 2 comma minus 3, and this is the point C, which is 4 comma 1, and let us join this something like this. Okay, and let me change this. Let us join this something like this. Okay, and this particular angle is 90 degree. Okay, this particular angle is 90 degree. Okay, so there could be multiple points on the line which are giving this particular angle ABC to be 90 degrees. So let me call the y coordinate of point B to be alpha. Now you will say why? Let us see. This point B will satisfy the line, so I will say 2x minus alpha minus 10 equal to 0. So 2x is equal to alpha plus 10, so x is equal to alpha plus 10 upon 2. So the x coordinate is alpha plus 10 upon 2. See how easily I got that. Okay, I used the parameter alpha. I assumed y as alpha and I got the x coordinate. Now you all know that once you get the x coordinate, the question becomes very easy because there is only one unknown, which is alpha. So you can say slope of AB into slope of BC has to be equal to minus 1, right? Because they are at right angles, so they are perpendicular lines. So what can you say? Obviously here, over here it is not looking like perpendicular, but they are perpendicular lines. Okay, so what is the slope of AB? So how can you find that out? Alpha plus 3 upon alpha upon alpha plus 10 upon 2 minus 2, that is the slope of AB, and then alpha minus 1 upon alpha plus 10 upon 2 minus 4 equals minus 1. So this will be alpha plus 3 upon, if you cross multiply this will be alpha plus 10 minus 4, alpha plus 6, and 2 will go up. Okay, this 2, right, and this will be alpha minus 1, alpha plus 10 minus 8, alpha plus 2, and this 2 will go up, and then minus 1. This 2 into 2 will be 4, and I will shift that 4 over here. Okay, so basically it's just a cross multiplication. So 4 into alpha plus 3 into alpha minus 1. So this will be 4 into alpha plus 3 into alpha minus 1 is equal to minus times, what will it be? Alpha plus 6 and alpha plus 2. Alpha plus 6 and alpha plus 2. Let us multiply this. So this will be 4 times alpha square plus 2 alpha minus 3 is equal to minus alpha square plus 8 alpha plus 12. Okay, so let us expand. Alpha square plus 8 alpha minus 12 is equal to minus alpha square minus 8 alpha minus 12. As you can see that 12 is getting cancelled and everything brought on one side will give me 5 alpha square plus 16 alpha is equal to 0, right? So once I take alpha common, this will be 5 alpha plus 16 equals 0. So alpha is equal to 0, or 5 alpha plus 16 is equal to 0. So basically this tells me that alpha is minus 16 by 5. So there are two such coordinates which are possible. One is alpha equal to 0 and the other is alpha is equal to minus 16 by 5. As this is a single choice question, both the values should be calculated because anyone would be the answer. Okay, so alpha is equal to 0. So when alpha is equal to 0, what will happen? So when alpha is equal to 0, y coordinate was 0, right? And the x coordinate was alpha plus 10 by 2. So this will be 0 plus 10 by 2, which is nothing but 5. So your A came out to be 5 comma 0. Your B was 2 minus 3. And your C was 4 comma 1. Let me just check that once if the coordinates are right. 2 minus 3 4 1 and 5 0 was my x coordinate. Very simple. Area can be simply calculated by using the formula half and then determinant, and determinant should also be in mod, but I am not writing down mod. If the answer comes out negative, I'll make it positive. X1 x2 1, sorry, x1 y1 1, x2 y2 1 and x3 y3 1. That is the formula. How do you write down x1 y1 1, x2 y2 1 and x3 y3 1? Okay, half. Then inside what can I write down? 5, and then that will be minus 3 minus 1 minus 4, 0 gone, and plus 1, 2 plus 2 plus 12 14, right? So this will be half, and minus 20 plus 14 will be minus 6. So I will apply mod now. See, after applying mod, what I am getting? Half into 6, which is 3. So the answer to this question is 3 square units. But this is when alpha is 0. But alpha can also be minus 16 by 5. So alpha is equal to minus 16 by 5. Then y is equal to minus 16 by 5. So x is equal to alpha plus 10 upon 2. So this will be minus 16 by 5 plus 10 upon 2. So this will be minus 16 plus 50 upon 10. So ultimately you are getting 34 upon 10, which is nothing but 17 upon 5. So your point is A equal to 17 upon 5 minus 16 upon 5. Your B is let me check that. B was 2 comma minus 3. So B is 2 comma minus 3, and your C is 4 comma 1. Again the same formula we will apply. Area is equal to half. Again I will not see mod. If it comes out negative, I will make it positive. So x coordinate was 17 by 5. So 17 by 5 minus 16 by 5 1, and then 2 and minus 3 x2 y2, 2 minus 3 1 and 4 1 1. Okay, so half. So this will be 17 by 5 minus 3 minus 1 minus 4 minus minus plus 16 by 5, and then 2 minus 4 minus 2, right? And then plus 1, 2 plus 12. So this would turn into half minus 68 by 5 minus 30 minus 32 by 5, and then 2 plus 12 is 14, but 14 can be written as 70 by 5. Okay, now this can be written as, see, 70 minus 68 will be 2, and 2 minus 32 will be minus 30, but I will apply mod and make it positive. So plus 30 upon 5. So again it is half into 6, which is 3 square units. So any of the coordinates you take, you are getting the same answer, that is 3 square units. So the area of this right angle triangle has to be equal to 3 square units. So the correct answer to this question is option B, which is 3 square units. I hope you liked this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe to our channel Solution to Blackbook. Thank you for watching the video, guys. This is Amol More saying bye bye to you.